How you doing again? We back with the Constitution. We're reading what we call the Act of Admission. The Act of Admission is to when Missouri was admitting themselves to the Union of the States of America. We now getting ready to read Section 3 of the Acts of Admission. My name, the reader, who me? You said, what's my name? That's what you said. I'm the Grand Pimp. Yeah. I'm the preacher, the imam, the minister, and the prophet. And the prophecy is that if you don't learn this, you don't know the rules to engage in proper manner. I'm going to read something in the letter that was printed in the book. It says, "Dear fellow Missourians, as the Secretary of State, it is my pleasure to provide you with a copy of both the Missouri Constitution and the Constitution of the United States. These are documents that provide the framework for the freedoms and rights that we both hold most dear. They represent both the celebration of our past and as a path for our journey into the future." So basically, if you don't know this, you basically lost. If you don't know what's governing you and how to be involved in government, that means that you ran back to a slave mentality. Okay, so if you go back, you can get what I got, and we're going to go forward. Okay, so we're reading the Acts of Admission, Section 3. It says, "And be it further enacted that all free white male citizens of the United States shall have arrived at the age of 21 years and have resided in the territory 3 months previous to the day of election, and all other persons qualified to vote for representatives to the General Assembly of the said territory, shall be qualified to be elected, and they are hereby qualified and authorized to vote and choose representatives to form a convention, who shall be appointed amongst the several counties as follows: from the county of Howard, 5 representatives; from the county of Cooper, 3 representatives; from the county of Montgomery, 2 representatives; from the county of Pike, 1 representative; from the county of Lincoln, 1 representative; from the county of St. Charles, 3 representatives; from the county of Franklin, 1 representative; from the county of St. Louis, 8 representatives; from the county of Jefferson, 1 representative; from the county of Washington, 3 representatives; from the county of St. Genevieve, 4 representatives; from the county of Madison, 1 representative; from the county of Cape Girardeau, 5 representatives; from the county of New Madrid, 2 representatives; from the county of Wayne, and that portion of the county of Lawrence that falls within the boundaries herein designated, 1 representative. And the election for the representative aforesaid shall be holden on the first Monday and 2 succeeding days of May next, throughout the several counties aforesaid. It is the said territory, and shall be in every aspect held, conducted in the same manner, and under the same regulations as prescribed by the laws of the said territory, regulating elections therein for members of the General Assembly, except that the returns of the elections in that portion of Lawrence County included in the boundaries aforesaid shall be made to the county of Wayne, as is provided in other cases under the laws of the said territory. And we will talk about it. Let's just go back a minute. We're reading Acts of Admission, Missouri State Constitution, Section 3. And it says, and it shall be further enacted that all free white male citizens of United States who shall have arrived at the age of 21 years and have resided in the territory 3 months previous to the day of election, and all other persons qualified to vote for representatives in the General Assembly of the said territory shall be qualified to be elected, and they are hereby qualified and authorized to vote, and choose representation in the forms of a convention, who shall be appointed amongst the several counties as follows. Then it starts to name the counties, right? But the main point is here is 21 years old, right? By law. Now it says white, but this is the Act of Admission. So in the Act of Admission of the state of Missouri, it did not include what they would call black people. Okay? They call white people. Okay? And first of all, we was never called black people. This is some new stuff that they came up with. But that's not the issue. The issue, we're going to learn these laws. So that was the Acts of Admission coming from the Constitution. That was Section 3. You need to Google it and you need to read it so we can continue.